Well, I've always liked the songs from Doctor Hook, and they had a good run of hits anyway. Then years later, the band sort of imploded, and Ray Sawyer went his way, Dennis Locorriere went the other way. I think Dennis ended up with a lot of the debts. Some of the other band members passed away down the years, and then Dennis decided to start doing solo work, which would help him, with his paying things off, etc. Anyhow, we went to see him at Winsford Civic Hall, which is no longer there, in Cheshire, to see his show, and I was looking forward. To seeing this, and it was a fantastic show. I really, really did enjoy it, and in part of the show, there was just him, the guitar. A couple of the strings went on the guitar, and he was replacing them. And there was some idiot shouted out, "You should have gone to Specsavers," because it took a little bit of time to do that anyway. Anyhow, he gave as good as he got, but still, there we have it. Anyway, I have found this DVD. I've got a few of Dennis Locorriere's DVDs, and certainly some of his CDs anyway. And it's this one, Alone with Dennis Locorriere, the voice of Doctor Hook, live in concert. And the interesting thing is, it's on the Track Records. It says trackrecords.co.uk. And there's quite a few tracks on here, as you can see. Quite a long set. It's probably... Oh, here we go. This one, which is formed probably part of the tour that we saw that first time, was seen a couple of times. Alone with Dennis Locorriere, live at Liverpool Philharmonic Hall, on stage for over 2 hours, plus interviews and extras. I've not watched this for a good bit, but last time I did, I thought, oh yeah, I enjoy that, and I remember that. I didn't see him at Liverpool Phil, but it's pretty much the same show. Nice photograph of Dennis there, and he's a nice guy. I've had dealings with him online, etc., and now he tours, but with a full band. So that's probably why the tickets are a little bit more expensive than they were when we saw him. Well, everything's going up, isn't it? The second time we saw him was at the Brindley, and I took some photographs of him. And then as soon as I took some photographs while he was on stage, I didn't use flash or anything, then other people started, and it started getting a little bit too much, and stewards stepped in to try and snatch a camera off a gentleman or a lady that was upstairs, and some trouble ensued over that. And anyway, he just paused the performance, and he said he'd got no problem with it. Oh, and then of course there was the incident on that very concert where Mrs. Wood was there with me in the second or third row, and the sound system picked up her hearing aid, and it was transmitted some kind of a signal. It was affecting the sound a little bit before he was due to go into another number. So he was looking around to try and figure out what it was. I had to admit that to him anyway when I had contact with him, and apologise on her behalf. But I haven't seen him for some years. I suppose I must make it my business and go and see him. Although he doesn't play quite locally here now. But anyway, if you have a look out for this DVD, you will find it very entertaining indeed. And you've got plenty of the actual Hook period tracks on here. Ballad of Lucy Jordan, Sylvia's Mother, Years From Now, The Wonderful Soupstone, Cookie and Lilac, one of my favourites. In actual fact, I've got a Doctor Hook box set. So I shall dig that out, and Dennis signed that for me. So he was quite surprised that I got it, because it's a bit of a rarity now. Anyhow, hope you've enjoyed seeing that, and if you have, click the like, because it's a big help, and please hit subscribe, because the more subscribers I have, the more it encourages me to dig these things out and show you. Thanks for watching anyway. Have a great day.